WWE Bad Blood this Saturday, coming to you live from Atlanta. Atlanta will be on fire as Bad Blood brings you another phenomenal WWE PLE. And you know the Flex Zone podcast will be live watching it with you. 6 p.m. bell time. Don't forget, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central. We'll be live. The only place giving you your wrestling coverage how you want it when you need it. Make sure you guys super kick that subscribe button, like or bomb that like button, backdrop that bell. Sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Bad Blood and all your match predictions as well. As we take a look at the women's championship matches, Nia Jax and Bayley had a SummerSlam rematch for the WWE Women's Championship after Bayley defeated Naomi in a one-on-one match on this Friday's past SmackDown. When it was announced that Nia Jax would be defending her women's championship on Bad Blood, I was okay with it. I get it. We usually get the Triple H 5 matches, but I feel like this card can give us 7, 8 matches as my music continues to play. I guess they want to play through this match. And this probably will be the least anticipated match on the card, I'm not going to lie. But I really think Nia Jax, as I mentioned in previous other videos, she deserves her flowers. The lady has done fantastic work since her return. And in my opinion, she's been the best Triple H return so far in his era. And she's done wonderful with her opportunity. She's not hurt anyone. She's gotten better in the ring. Her promos are, a lot of people hate them, but they're not the worst thing on WWE TV. And Nia looks great first and foremost. She looks happy and healthy. How much of that push has to do with her cousin The Rock being in charge to a degree? Probably a good bit of it to keep The Rock happy as well. But I thought we were getting a triple threat match when they set up the tag match that was convoluted. If Bayley and Naomi lost, the loser would go to Raw. But whoever pins Tiffany Stratton or whoever pins whomever, we thought was going to be Tiffany Stratton. It turned out to be Nia Jax, which I'm cool with because it gives sense to why the championship match is happening. But they have Bayley and Naomi do a double pin. They don't announce a triple threat. They do a one-on-one match. I thought maybe they would do a double count out, something where we could then get the triple threat at Bad Blood. Maybe they were teasing or am teasing a Naomi heel turn. Not sure how much life that has. Not sure how much people will care for it. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, asking for her to join the bloodline, asking for her to turn heel. But will it work if they do decide to do it? Now, they could be teasing it. You know, Triple H likes to let things soak in the oven, cook in the oven for a little while. He's not going to just go out there and give you everything in 1 week. Now, that could be an underlying story, but I think when they announced this match on this card, my antennas went up. We know Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton have had this quote-unquote partnership, and they're kind of running the bullying angle, whether you like it or not. It is kind of cringe. It's not the best. The acting is a little High School Musical, if you ask me, but this bully angle and this match being on the Bad Blood card, do we get a Tiffany Stratton cash-in on Saturday night? Now, that would be fantastic. She could cash in, make it a triple threat. She could pin Bayley. She doesn't have to pin Nia. She could then pin Nia. And then maybe set up something where she goes against Bayley, goes against Nia. We could get the triple threat at Saudi. Because the question is, when would they have Tiffany Stratton cash in? Obviously, we know Charlotte Flair is returning. It looks like Tiffany and Charlotte Flair is going to be the Money main event women's match for the championship at WrestleMania if I had the pin. So when do they give Tiffany Stratton her moment? Do they do it at Bad Blood? The only con to that is, though, if this happens on Bad Blood, because this match is probably going to be second or maybe somewhere towards the middle of the show, maybe it's right before the main event is a kind of a come down moment to get people hyped back up because we don't know where the Hell in a Cell match is going to be. I think match placement on any wrestling show is of utmost importance. It's of the utmost importance. And I think you'll see that with Bad Blood. We got the Hell in a Cell match. There are rumors that the Bloodline match with Roman and Cody may main event. So where do you put the Hell in a Cell match? Where do you put this match? Does this go before the main event? Does this go in the middle of the show? As I mentioned, is a filler match to kill time where people aren't going to care. Then it's a bathroom break. Do you want Tiffany Stratton cashing in there? Or do you think that on merit alone, people are going to be intrigued because they know that she may cash in with the unpredictability? Because I can see Hell in a Cell kicking off the Bad Blood, Punk getting his win. They need a come down moment. I think we could see this match second. Nia and Bayley maybe second. Now, if they wanted to do the cash in there, the crowd would still probably be up after the Hell in a Cell match. That could create another moment, another new newsworthy moment. You could have Punk win a Hell in a Cell. Tiffany Stratton cashes in. I'm sure there's going to be something major. It has to be something major if it's going to be the main event with Roman and Cody against the Bloodline. I think it's going to be something major. I'll let you know in my prediction video. There are a lot of ways they can go with that as well. They could just have this match be one-on-one. They could have Nia Jax win. They could have Tiffany maybe tease another cash in where Bayley foils it, or maybe Naomi helps out her friend, foils Tiffany's cash in. We get a fair one-on-one fight. Nia Jax still overcomes Bayley. Maybe Bayley has Nia Jax with the upper hand, but Naomi's trying to help her fought off Tiffany Stratton and inadvertently caused Bayley. We see the dissension between the two friends there. They could continue their feud. We could push into the Naomi heel turn a little more. There are a lot of ways they can go with this because I could see Triple H, like I said, he puts things in the oven. She got the money in the bank. He could do the cash in here. But will it be remembered after such a marquee, newsworthy match? We still got Rhea and Liv and the Dominic on a pole or hanging from a shark cage match. We still got Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Gunther and Sami Zayn looks like that's going to be on the card. And we got the Bloodline match, as I mentioned. We have a lot of things on the show to look forward to. So really, every match is must see. So I can see them putting a major moment like that in Atlanta. We know the crowd is going to be great. Maybe it is time to give Tiffany the strap. She could carry it going into, as mentioned, you got Saudi, you got Survivor Series, you got Saturday Night's main event. Before the Rumble and WrestleMania season kicks off, you're going to need marquee matches. Like I said, I don't have to see Tiffany cash in on Saturday. If she does, I could see it happening. I wouldn't be mad at it. She deserves her flowers. But I could see Nia and Bayley having a solid match, doing what they do. Maybe Tiffany tries to get involved, teases the cash in, but doesn't, or Bayley thwarts it, or maybe Naomi thwarts it, helps out her friend, and then maybe Naomi inadvertently causes Bayley in the long run. As mentioned, we could have a babyface Bayley, heel Naomi. That could be a feud for the women's division heading into some of the bigger shows left this year. Nia Jax keeps her championship. Her and Tiffany seem to be on good terms. And then maybe we could do the cash in heading into Survivor Series. Maybe at Saturday night's main event, they're going to need major marquee moments there. It's the network of NBC. Nostalgia back to that first Saturday night's main event at the same location. There are a lot of ways they can go with this. Like I said, Charlotte could be returning sooner rather than later. So there are a lot of ways creatively they can go with this. I think Nia Jax wins. I think Tiffany Stratton could cash in, like I mentioned, make it a triple threat, pin Bayley, make it a triple threat, pin Nia, or we could have Nia win by Tiffany interference, teasing the cash in. Naomi tries to help Bayley and it really calls Bayley, and we could have something there. We could even maybe work our way to a triple threat, or like I said, we could have Nia win, and then she berates Tiffany because maybe she tried to help her and it didn't work and she failed at it. And then Nia inadvertently has something happen to her. She gets beat up by Bayley, or Bayley attacks her after the match, and then Tiffany cashes in. There are a lot of ways to go with this. Like I said, if they do have Tiffany cash in, they probably need to put this match after something we really care about, like a Hell in a Cell match, get the crowd involved. I know the crowd will be hot. They're hot anytime for cash in, so I won't be mad at it. It'll be really a major newsworthy show to keep an eye on as we hit into Bad Blood. But I do think that Nia Jax will beat Bayley, retain her title, and then we could potentially see the actual cash in. Decide to do. There's a lot of ways they can go with it. I mean, what is Nia have left to do with the belt? Who else does she have to feud with anyway if she beats Bayley? Like I said, we could get Nia and Charlotte, but I think Tiffany and Charlotte is the money match. We could do that as a placeholder. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be intriguing to see because the SmackDown women's roster needs more legit competitors. And they tried Michin, they got Chelsea Green, they got Piper Niven. It's not much that's going to be going there. And like I said, I think Jade and Bianca are hosting Bad Blood, so stay tuned. We'll be here. I think we could see Nia retain and walk out with the title, but we could also see Tiffany cash in and walk out with the title as well. We can get more story progression with Bayley and Naomi possibly. A lot of ways they can go, so I'm intrigued to see how they, one, place this match and how they book it. And where do we go from here getting into those big shows. But make sure you join us this Saturday, 6 p.m. Bell Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central. Bad Blood. Super hit that subscribe button, like a bomb that like button, backdrop that bell. It's the Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you your wrestling coverage how you want it, when you need it. Let me know your thoughts on the show, prediction by the matches, and how do you see this happening? Do you see Tiffany cashing in? What do you see about Bayley, Naomi? How do you think it plays out? And where do they put this match? See you guys in the next video, and I'll see you at Bad Blood this Saturday.